Prep Zone podcast, sponsored by MD West One, Nebraska's most advanced sports medicine, orthopedics, neurosurgery, and spine care, covering Greater Omaha for over 70 years. On this edition of the Prep Zone podcast, we are pleased to be joined by, former Southern linebacker and Nebraska walk-on Braden Klover. Is that the best way I could describe that there?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So first question, and really the reason why I wanted you on is to talk about your experience at the Shrine Bowl. So I guess how was it overall? And that experience is kind of a neat experience for kids from Nebraska.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great time. I came in. What day did we go in? We came in Sunday, or it might have been Monday. I didn't really know anyone. And throughout the week, I built friendships that will last forever. And so it was a lot of time. It was a lot of good fun.
Yeah. With the pandemic and kind of the delay of the game or moving it, pushing it back, a month, I guess.
Yeah.
Were you always just, I'm playing in this thing no matter what? Was that your mindset?
I had backed out because UNL had said I was going to move in before the Shrine Bowl happened. And then, so I was out for a while. And then UNL pushed our moving date back again. And that would have been right after the Shrine Bowl. So I texted him and he said that there were still spots left. So I got back on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So the game was Saturday, and then I moved in that next Sunday to UNL.
So quick kind of turnaround from moving into a dorm to playing in a game, right?
Yeah. Yep.
What was it like the week? How hard was it to keep social distance from people when you're actually, playing and practicing and living in, sleeping quarters and stuff with other people?
Yeah. So, they took our temperature. They would take it before we walked into the building, and then they would take it, at breakfast, and they took it at lunch. Then they would take it again when we ate. So they took our temperature quite a bit and made sure nobody had a fever. And then, social distancing-wise, they made us wear our masks a lot. And then for practice, it was kind of a normal football practice, but they just spread us out more. And then out of practice, for dorm-wise, it was just 2 to a dorm, but it was still kind of the same thing. Just people walked around with their masks and stuff. So,
yeah. What was your favorite part about playing in the Shrine Bowl?
Just being able to play football again for one, and then probably just making all the new friends.
Yeah. Who was your roommate who was your roommate?
My roommate, he was from Plattsmouth. His name was Andrew Rathman.
Mm-hmm.
He played tight end.
Yeah. Is that kind of a guy that you're going to be a friend with, down the road?
Yeah, for sure.
Who are some other guys that you maybe, you mentioned you didn't know anyone, but who are some other guys that you kind of think you made lifelong friendships with?
Jack Larchick and Blake Podani, they're both from Gretna. Jacob Ludwig, he's from Ashton Greenwood. He was defensive MVP for the Shrine Bowl. Yeah. Kai One, he's from Gibbon. He's playing at Shattern. And then Drake Sherman and Lincoln Harnley, they're both from Lincoln Southwest. And there's more. I just can't think off the top of my head.
That's no problem.
Almost everyone, actually. Really, the whole team I'll be friends with.
That missing out on going, I guess, to the Shriners Hospital, that's normally a thing that happens, and weren't able to do that. But you guys had Zoom calls, right? Is that right?
Yeah, it wasn't a Zoom call, but it was like a presentation they had set up, and so we went to the auditorium when we watched that, and some of the kids talked in that video. They just said what it meant to them and all that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What is playing 11 man's a little different than 8-man. Was that kind of an adjustment at all for you?
Kind of. I mean, my freshman and sophomore year, I played 11 man, so I knew how the game, like what the pace was and how the game went, but I just had to adjust a little bit. But mostly through practice, I figured it out. And by the game, I was ready to go.
What are you kind of looking forward to most now that you're at Nebraska? What are you looking forward to most? Is it kind of the workouts? I know you like to work hard and that you're not scared of that stuff. Is that it, or is it kind of getting to know your teammates? What's maybe the one or two, maybe three things that you're looking forward to the most?
Yeah, I'm excited to start working out. Excited to get out of quarantine once that. And then, yeah, probably just meeting all my new teammates and stuff like that.
Linebacker is the position, right?
Yep.
We're going to start.
Yep.
What is, what have they told you? Kind of what position? Inside, outside? They want you to get to the passer, or what's your?
Yeah, inside linebacker.
Yeah. Making that transition. I guess let's go back to high school a little bit. Making that transition from 11 to 8-man, a little different, but nothing, too crazy. And you kind of dominated 8-man. Would I be right in saying that? I don't know. I think watching you play, I watched you play one game and I thought you did pretty well. So, how big of a transition was that? One, and two, how do you feel your season went?
In high school from 11-man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird because my stats looked better in 11-man, like tackles wise, but once you get into 8-man, you have more responsibilities. So I couldn't just blitz every time. I was looking at focusing on other players, see where they went. So that was a little different. And then our season in 11-man wasn't too good. We went 1-9 both years. And then my junior year into 8-man, we went 5-4 and made playoffs. And then this year we went 6-3 and made playoffs. So we did. I'm glad we made the switch down to 8-man because it helped us. We were more competitive.
Right.
I'd say.
What do you need to improve on as a player? Now that you're going into your freshman year in Nebraska, what do you need to get better at?
Probably they'll getting quicker and just speed, strength, all the stuff that they'll get me. Yeah. They'll get me up there.
Yeah. What does it mean to be a kid from Wymore or Southern? Yeah. What does it mean to be a kid from that town, which is not far from Lincoln, but what does it mean to be that kid and kind of representing your city, playing for Nebraska?
Yeah, it makes me feel proud to be from there because I know that I have the whole town cheering me on and want me to do good up here. And so they're always just going to be pushing me, and I got tons of friends that want me to do good, want me to be on the field. So I know that I have them as a backbone to push me.
What's that first workout or maybe even first practice? Are you going to be nervous for that, or what's that going to be like? Have you I'm sure you've played through that in your mind.
There'll definitely be some nerves to start out with, but I'll be excited for sure. So.
All right, Braden. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time today. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
As the official team doctors for high school and college teams across Greater Omaha, MD West One Sports Med Doctors can get you back into the game stronger than ever. Meet the Sports Med team at mdwest1.com or call 402-390-4111.